For more information, check out my blog, dhukai.com. Follow me. Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to get these really big, juicy, plump lips without the injections and by just using some really cool makeup techniques. This is inspired by the beautiful Kylie Jenner. I posted these pictures on Instagram about a week ago and so many of you guys were asking what I was wearing on my lips. Follow me on Instagram if you're not following me already, by the way. So I'm just going to show you guys what I do to make my lips appear much larger and plumper just by using different makeup techniques. Everybody has a different technique, but this one is mine and this is how I do it. So I'm starting off by exfoliating my lips. You can use a lip exfoliator for this or anything that you like using. I personally like to use a baby wipe. And the reason why I do this is because I like to exfoliate my lips right before I apply my lip product. So what I do is I just take the baby wipe and I remove all the foundation off of my lips. I remove any moisturizer or anything that might be on my lips. And the great thing about exfoliating your lips is besides the fact that it gets rid of the dead skin and allows your lipstick to go on much smoother, it also plumps your lips up a little bit by kind of bringing the blood to the surface and just really adding to that plumping effect. This is not a long-lasting effect by any means, but it helps with the lip plumping process. So just getting all of that off. And then I'm going to moisturize my lips using this lip butter by The Body Shop. I really like this for when I'm wearing a long-lasting lipstick because it allows the lipstick to go on much smoother and last much longer. So just applying that all over my entire lip. And I especially like this for when I'm wearing a matte lip. Now I'm just going to use this lip plumper by Full Lips. I'm not sponsored by Full Lips or anything like that. I bought these off Amazon myself because I was really curious to see how they worked, and they really do work. Now what they do is you use like a sucking motion. You put your lips inside and you suck, and it kind of brings the blood to the surface of your lips and plumps your lips up. It totally works on me personally because I already have full lips. They don't get super huge. They get a little plumping action, but if you have smaller lips, you're really gonna like this. And it lasts for quite a while. Like on me, it lasts about 2 or 3 hours as opposed to one of those lip plumper liquids. They don't really last on me at all. And this step is of course totally optional. You don't have to use a lip plumper if you don't want to. One thing that I do advise is if you are going to be using this lip plumper, be very careful with it because it can cause a little bit of bruising because it did bruise me before. But once I got used to it, it went away. So now it left a little bit of a mark around my lips. So I'm just taking my powder brush and just powdering over that so that it gets nicely covered. The mark doesn't last or anything like that. So as you can see, this lip plumper totally works. Now let's move on to the makeup. I'm going to take Strip Down Lip Liner by MAC and I'm just going to line right under my lower lip. You could do this with your contour powder if you'd like, but I personally just prefer Strip Down from MAC. It's one of my favorite lip colors. This is also going to go on the outer part, like sides of my top lip. Very lightly, nothing too crazy. So once I apply this Strip Down Lip Liner, I'm just going to blend it out a little bit with my finger so it doesn't look too strong and very obvious. Then I'm going to take one of my favorite lip liners from MAC. This is called a Whirl, and I'm going to overline my lips. But when I'm overlining my lips, I'm not overlining the entire top lip. What I'm doing is I'm overlining right where my Cupid's bow is. And this is what I find works for me, and I find that it's a more natural way of overdrawing your lips. I mean, it's not natural to overdraw, obviously, but I mean, it makes it look more naturally plump, whereas a fully overlined top lip just makes you kind of look like you have a little bit of a mustache. So what I'm doing is overlining the Cupid's bow, and then I'm following my natural lip line on my outer corners of my lips and the sides of my lips, but I'm keeping it right under that Strip Down Lip Liner that I applied a little earlier. Does that make sense? So I'm just outlining my lips with this. I'm not filling my entire lip in with this lip liner, and you'll see why in a little bit. But once I get to the outer corner of my lips, I'm just going to fill in the very outer corners of the lips just to give the lips a little bit more of a lift and shadowing and kind of ombre effect. But once I get to my bottom lip, I'm going to overline my bottom lip in the very center of the lip, but I'm going to keep it right above that stripped down lip liner that we applied a little earlier, as you can see. And then just like the top lip, I'm following my natural lip line when I work on the sides of my lips, and I'm going to fill in the very outer corner with the Whirl lip liner pencil. Now don't think that you have to use these exact colors. You can pretty much do this technique with any color. You could do it with a red lip, you could do it with an orange lip, a pink lip, a nude lip, just about any lip color. So now that I've outlined my lips, I'm going to take my favorite lip color of life. This is by Kiko. If you're in the States, you can find a Kiko store in either Miami or in Jersey. This is my favorite long wearing lipstick of life. It's super, super long wearing and the color is absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to fill in my lips with this long wearing lipstick. I love Kiko makeup. It's super inexpensive and the quality is amazing. So after I filled in my lips, I'm just going to allow this to dry a little bit because it is a pretty wet lipstick. So you want to make sure that it fully dries. Don't pat your lips together or touch it with anything. Just wait for it to dry. And then I'm going to take this lip liner by NYX. I know, a lot of lip liners, but trust me, it really works. Now what I'm going to do with this lip liner is I'm going to fill in the very outer corners of my mouth. This is a warm brown lip liner, so what we're doing essentially is we're shading. So when you fill in the outer corners of your lips, it's going to give the illusion of poutier center lips, and you can already see like how much my upper lip got lifted up and it looks super, super pouty. So I'm filling in the outer corners of the top lip and the very outer corners of the bottom lip as well. Now you can totally stop there if you'd like, but as you can see, my lips have like a natural creasing and every lip has this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go right over top of that creasing, and this is going to give the illusion of super, super pouty lips, like that Angelina Jolie super plumped up pouty lip. As you can see, I filled those lines in and my lip just looked like boom, like so super pouty. And on the lower lip, I'm going to draw a line right down the center, and I'm going to do 2 lines, one on each side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my lip out a little bit, and I'm going to fill in the inside of my lip. So that is going to be shading it. And of course, all of these techniques, they give the illusion of plumper lips. You don't have to do every single step, but if you want super plump looking lips, this is what you need to do. Now, the reason why I like to wear a long wearing lipstick under all these techniques that I do, because it makes it last much, much longer. You can eat, you can drink, you can do whatever, and you don't have to go through all of these steps just to get big plump lips again. So once I'm done shading, you can see my lips look super plumped up. I'm going to take this really small brush and this really nude pink lipstick by Maybelline. And I was just laughing because I was like, whoa, my lips look huge. Anyways, I'm going to take this really light color and I'm going to fill in the spots in between the dark spots that we applied. So those dark lines that we applied, I'm going to fill this into the gaps. Does that make sense? So essentially, wherever we shaded, we want to highlight right beside that. So wherever we highlight, that part's really going to stand out, and wherever we shaded, it's going to go in. So it's going to give the illusion of like dimples in the lips and just very plump, juicy lips. As you can see, my lips look so blown up and super, super big. So you can either do step 1 of this entire lip look, or you can do all of them. If you do all of them, it's obviously going to give you the illusion of super huge lips. One thing I can say is that your best friend is going to be a brown lip liner. So make sure you have a brown lip liner in your makeup bag at all times if you love plump lips. So after you apply that light shade, you're done, and here is the finished look of the lips. I was really happy with how they came out. Again, this takes time, so take your time with it. Don't rush it, otherwise it can look muddy and it can look a little off. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a great big thumbs up if you did. Share it with a friend who loves big, plump, juicy lips. Please subscribe if you're not, and I will see you guys in my next video. Oh, and if you guys would like to see a full face makeup tutorial, please leave a comment below, thumbs up this video, and I'll definitely do that for you guys. So bye guys, love you.